Sapoops, vibe coding. Some people love it, as you can see from the whole bunch of influencers out on YouTube. Some people really hate it. Either way though, it's OpenAI Build week, and I vibe coded a game about vibe coding. My name is Victor Tan, and this is my submission for the developer tools category. Might be kind of weird since it's basically a game. If you want to try it out, link in the description down below. I thought to create something fun, educational, and it's kind of meta since it's basically using vibe coding to tell a story about vibe coding with vibe coding. Since we have to talk about what you build and how you use Codex and GPT 5.6, that I reverse engineered the kind of game that I actually wanted, created a couple of automations to make the art that I wanted, made use of the scheduled task function in a process that was inspired actually by the harness engineering blog post by OpenAI, combined with a couple of different techniques here and there.
Usually GPT is sold on high reasoning effort. Also, the MCP and this thing are all linked to ChatGPT sites.
But honestly, making this game would be a dream come true for me.
And if it's not obvious already, it's not done yet. Like, the full thing would be like 1,000 days probably, and probably very expensive to make.
I would love to make it real and to be able to actually teach people that vibe coding is not just prompt something and then get slop. No, you can actually educate people. And there are so many different parts of it that I made in ChatGPT through different types of routing, lots of different characters here and there, and I wonder who that is. But no matter what company you choose, you soon realize it's not possible for you to actually build something like what I want with one person, but that's why
there is one more thing.
And I want to introduce you to Continuity Lab.
A tool I designed this build week as a precursor to automated development.
And you can use Continuity Lab today by doing the setup that I provide in the instructions right over here. But yeah, so the problem is that if you actually look at the code for my prototype, the thing is literally like 2,636 lines of code. But that's actually where Continuity Lab comes in. You can actually ask some pretty detailed questions about what happens in the story.
And it will give you evidence-cited and machine-readable references, which means machines can take action, aka autonomous development.
So the idea that I have is that eventually what's going to happen is that we're going to be able to understand what is actually logical in machine language, meaning that the AI knows what's happening in the story. It can propose changes that match up with what the story is supposed to be about. So that's what Continuity Lab is. It's basically an MCP server that makes it so ChatGPT can pretty much access the canon and maintain the canon in pretty much every single situation. But I was motivated by this realization that there are ways to actually make development easier, faster, and respect causality. Maybe adapt this not just to games, but also to books, movies, and other projects along the way. So maybe that's just a vibe coder's vein pot dream or something like that.
But still though,
thank you for watching, and over and out.